What's up guys, today's video is on the top 5 best Asus laptops in 2023. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. We'll start our review list with the Asus Vivobook Flip 14, which in our opinion is the best 2-in-1 Asus laptop on the market in 2023. When it comes to convertible laptops, the Asus Vivobook Flip 14 series comes as a great solution for students and users who want to improve daily productivity thanks to the excellent performance of its Core i3 processor. Whether you use it as a laptop or a tablet, you can enjoy the great image quality provided by its full HD panel, as well as minimal load times thanks to the SSD drive and full connectivity to your environment. It comes with a 14-inch FHD screen and a Thunderbolt 4 input. From the very beginning, this convertible stands out for the elegance and solidity of its construction, defined by the Indy black chassis made of aluminum for the hood and resistant plastic for the other surfaces. And thanks to its robust 360-degree rotatable double hinge, you can switch between laptop, tablet, and even media display mode whenever needed without any hassle. The workplace uses a QWERTY chiclet-style keyboard with 1.8mm key travel, which offers a comfortable typing experience when working on daily office tasks. The key is complete with a responsive touchpad, which you can swap out for an external mouse, like one of these cheap wireless models, in case you prefer to work with the latter. Also, multi-touch technology allows you to get most out of tablet mode, as you can not only click, zoom in and zoom out, but also take notes, draw and perform other common tasks with greater precision using the Asus Pen. As for storage, you get 4GB of RAM and a 128GB SSD, just enough for the average user. And if you need more space, you can get a 1TB external drive. It also has an HDMI 1.4 connector, 2 USB-A inputs, one of them 3.2, a micro SD card reader, a 3.5mm headphone jack, and a webcam with HD resolution for video calls. We dedicated the next product on our review list to gamers. This is the Asus ROG Zephyrus G15. In our opinion, the best Asus gaming laptop in 2023. Power is important, but when it comes to gaming laptops, it needs to be properly balanced and tuned. Asus is aware of this, and therefore decided to fine-tune the selection of components used by the ROG Zephyrus G15 device, which mounts the latest generation Ryzen 5000 mobile processor based on the Zen 3 architecture, accompanied by the powerful GeForce RTX 3060 in its 80-watt version, although you can reach 95 watts thanks to Dynamic Turbo, Dynamic Boost. The keyboard has an island format. Each key has a travel of 1.7mm, a slightly concave finish, which means more comfort when typing, and a lifespan of 20 million keystrokes. As for sound, the Asus ROG Zephyrus G15 integrates 6 speakers compatible with Dolby Atmos and high-res audio. 4 of them are for the woofer type and have forced cancellation to balance the sound and improve the user experience. The Asus ROG Zephyrus G15 mounts a 15.6-inch IPS panel, which translates into 178-degree view angles. It doesn't matter if we look at the screen from the side or from above, the picture quality is sublime and the color reproduction is not far behind. Thanks to an 8-core 16-thread processor and a 16GB dual-channel RAM configuration with a high-performance SSD, the Asus ROG Zephyrus G15 runs both the operating system and the most common applications with complete fluidity. Boot times are instant, and overall we get the feeling that the rig is flying, a very positive result. But honestly, that's normal for a laptop of this level. The Asus ROG Zephyrus G15 comes configured with 16GB of RAM, which is more than enough to play any current and future titles without any issues. No doubt the performance offered by Asus ROG Zephyrus G15 is very good. When running at 1080p resolution, the impact the CPU has on both the average speed and the minimum frame rate is very large. In this case, the experience is perfect. As far as autonomy is concerned, the Asus ROG Zephyrus G15 pleasantly surprised us, as it can easily reach the 12 hours of use per battery charge as promised. In games and with the RTX 3060 mobile at full load, its autonomy is reduced to between 1 and 2 hours depending on each specific game. The next product we'll talk about in our review list is the Asus Zenbook Pro Duo 15, also known as the best graphic design Asus laptop in 2023. This new model uses the latest generation Intel processor, an octa-core Core i7 i7-10870H and is accompanied by NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 graphics. This graphics is responsible for bringing to life its two screens, the main screen of 15.6 inches with a 4K OLED touchscreen that can display 100% of the DCI-P3 range, and the secondary 14-inch Screen Pad Plus and 4K resolution with an IPS panel. With a design very similar to the Asus Zenbook Pro Duo 15 UKS 581 of the last generation, the most significant aesthetic and functional change of this UKS 582 is the incorporation of a tilting system in the Screen Pad Plus, the same mechanism we've already seen in the Asus ROG Zephyrus Duo 15, a laptop with which it shares the main design lines. It's a high-performance laptop that moves away from the Ultrabook sector. On the right side, we have one USB-A and two USB-C with Thunderbolt 3.0, no Thunderbolt 4.0 when using the latest generation processor. The secondary screen tilt system opens automatically when the screen's opened. This panel is of the IPS type and the viewing angles are quite good. Another more practical addition is the Active Pen, compatible with both the main touchscreen and the Screen Pad Plus. Given the position of the keyboard, it can cause joint pain due to height from the support surface. Thankfully, Asus also includes a wrist rest that makes typing easier during long sessions. This panel is complemented by a 14-inch Screen Pad Plus with 3840 by 1100 pixels and an IPS panel that shows very good viewing angles and pretty good overall quality. As for the main screen, we have a maximum manual brightness of 409 CDM2 with blacks of almost 0 CDM2, giving us an infinite theoretical contrast ratio. Asus claims a native contrast ratio of 1,000,000 to 1. Furthermore, it comes with 16 gigabytes of RAM, as well as a 1 terabyte SSD, which should be more than enough for all your needs. And now we present to you the silver medal and the title of the best runner-up Asus laptop on the market in 2023. It's the Asus ROG Flow X13, a convertible laptop, a spectacular premium equipment that comes from the future to offer us an ultra-portable device with the capacity to move the best games on the market. One of the things we like the most about the Asus ROG Flow X13 is its 13.4-inch touchscreen display with a 4K resolution of 3840 by 2400 pixels in the 1610 format that's increasingly common in laptops and gives us additional vertical space. It's very useful for us when we're working on editing text or videos. This is a very bright IPS panel that performs perfectly even in bright conditions. The screen is necessary to enjoy all the content we play, and its touchscreen is crucial when we use the convertible functions because it has a good response to our key presses or gestures when writing, launching programs, or watching videos. Furthermore, it had a portable mode for operation and playback at 1080p and 60 FPS. There are two ways we can use this equipment. The first is in portable mode without the need to connect an external graphics card with an internal NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 GPU that allows us to work without problems or enjoy many games at 1080p in medium and even high graphics, which can reach 60 FPS. In addition, we're surprised that the equipment does not make too much noise even in difficult working conditions. Asus ROG Flow X13 divides its main connection exclusively on two sides. On the right side, where one of the equipment's vents is located, the other two are at the back next to the lowercase air intakes, there's still room to offer two USB ports, with DisplayPort output and power supply. Already on the left side, there is only an apparent place for the HDMI 2.0B output and combined 3.5mm audio jack, next to the LED indicator of the battery and device status. Like other Asus laptops we've tested, it also has various game visual settings that adjust the screen colors to get the most out of different game formats. This is a quality product, and all we can do is recommend it. Finally, we present to you the long-awaited gold medal and the title of the best overall Asus laptop available on the market in 2023. The Asus Zenbook 14 Flip OLED is a great laptop for several reasons. It has some good state-of-the-art specs and a fantastic OLED display, but what we like most about it is its versatility. Its 311.5 by 223.4mm desktop size is more suited to a 13.3-inch laptop than a 14-inch model, but with its slim bezels, Gorilla Glass screen, and alloy chassis, the Zenbook 14 OLED fits right in with the 14 inches without losing anything in usability or build quality. For starters, it includes a USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type A port on the left edge and a full-size HDMI 2.1 output on the right. In addition, it has two USB 3.2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, both with DisplayPort and USB PD output, and there's even room for a 3.5mm audio jack. Also, the typing experience is great. The keys are smooth and quiet. Meanwhile, the included stylus is another big plus. The Asus Zenbook 14's OLED display may be the laptop's biggest strength. With a brightness of 336 nits in normal SDR applications and a black level of 0 nits, you get fantastic contrast levels, while color accuracy is equally stellar, with an average delta E of 0.44. The 90Hz refresh rate is also very easy on the eyes, especially when scrolling through documents or websites. In terms of sound, this is one of the best sounding slim laptops we've analyzed in a long time. The model we're talking about has a Core i7 16GB configuration, which gives it 4 performance cores running at a maximum of 5 GHz and 8 efficient cores running at a maximum of 3.7 GHz, for a total of 16 threads. It's pretty fast for a thin, ultra-portable laptop. In conclusion, this is a great 14-inch laptop with solid design and ergonomics, great connectivity, and a fantastic OLED screen. Overall, this model delivers top-level performance at an unbeatable price-quality ratio. You wanted the best, you got it. So that's it for the top 5 Asus laptops in 2023. Like, comment, and subscribe to receive the notifications about our latest video.